All right, we've come to the end. That's right, it's Berg Ryman. I'm still in a blue shirt. I'm still in my basement. But we've reached the end of the Wilson Challenge reviews, and I thank everybody for watching them. If you have watched all of them, thank you. If you haven't watched all of them, what are you doing? Go back and watch them. I think they're at least somewhat informative and a little bit different than our typical format where we just write some opinions, get it out there, a little bit shorter format, less reading for you all. But it's time for the final review, and in this review, we are talking the bag. That's right, for the first time in this review series, you aren't going to see me because we are talking the Wilson Staff Talon 14 stand bag. My bag came in navy blue with a black with a little bit of gray and white finish to it. It is a full 14-way top, fully divided all the way down, and what a surprise this bag is. What a surprise it was throughout the testing. I think it's the secret weapon of the Wilson line, to be totally honest with you. I think their bags are really, really good, and I don't think a lot of people really think of them as a bag company in such a way. The first thing about the Talus bag, it is light for a 14-way bag. A lot of times when you have 14-way tops, these kind of hybrid bags between cart and stand, you get something that's less manageable to carry. You get something that's a lot heavier. This bag with 14 clubs in it, weight, and with a dozen golf balls, clothes, etc. When I was packing for Myrtle, came out to, I believe, 19 total pounds, which allowed me to put another 15 to 20 pounds of clothes worth in my travel case. Almost made me wish I didn't bring the second bag along, so that way I could have flown cheaper. But that's just a me problem. It is fantastically light. It is easy to carry. The straps on it are your typical backpack straps, and the hip pad, which is over here, is wide. It is very padded and very easy and sits nicely in the middle of the back. The front of the bag, you have this top, which is normally for rangefinders. For me, it is for Pepto-Bismol and my wrench. Then you have this kind of magnetic pocket in which I put my bag of tees and ball markers, and then the ball pocket in front, which is deep enough. Right now it's only got 5 or 6 in there, but it's deep enough to hold an easy dozen if need be. The other thing is the cooler bag on the side is deep, good for about a 1 liter bag, maybe even a little bit of ice if you want to put that in there, but it does hold temperature well. And really, it's just a solid bag. The stand is, like I said, it's a little different when I got it. The stand in question, the legs kind of have this blade shape, right? And you'll see in the background there my Hoofer light with more of that circular shape. This blade shape is very stable. It's very nice. You'd think it'd be more fragile, and it isn't. It takes a beating. And really, this bag is one that I think could very well be the bag for the clubs going forward. I do think it's going to depend a little bit on just a personal preference thing. I like my Hoofer a lot. It does a lot of the same stuff as the Talus, but I do like that the Talus has 14 compared to the Hoofer only being a 4 top. So I think that's just going to come down to a personal preference thing. But if you're in the bag market, you owe it to yourself to get your hands on a Talus or on a Exo Light, which was almost the bag I picked. Those things are super duper light. They're well constructed. They got cool colors. Like I know they have their orange and white. That's the one that has the more traditional kind of Wilson red and white, as well with the with like the red and black shield on it. I wish I could have gotten The Talus and the Wilson red and white, sadly, at the time we ordered it, they were back ordered. I can't imagine why, except the fact that it's the coolest looking bag that they have in the line, and that everyone should get that bag if available because it just looks fantastic. But this blue has held up beautifully well. Like I said, just a little hint of color there with the Talus 14. More of kind of your traditional pockets. It's a really solid bag. I think that you could do a heck of a lot worse. I will say price-wise, it is a little bit on the pricier side as most hybrid bags are. I believe it retails at $249. So a consideration. But if you are kind of in that hybrid bag market and you're looking for something that's lightweight and easy to carry, Talus is the way to go. It does everything you need it to do. It has every pocket you want it to have. Storage is good. Durability is fantastic. And weight is just out of this world for something the way that it is. So the Talus bag very well could be the bag for me going forward. Again, I think it's just going to be a preference thing. But if you are in the market in that hybrid bag space, Talus for sure is one that you should try to at least get a hand on to see how it feels once you get to it.